Hello, my name is Chad Johnson. I'm with Twit, and Before You Buy, reviewing the Shimian 2560 by 1440 monitor. Now, why review this monitor? We don't tend to review monitors on Before You Buy, but this monitor is different than any other monitor because of its cost. This monitor comes from Korea and costs around $320. Similarly spec'd Dells cost around $800, and Apple, they cost $1,000. The panel that they use for this monitor is actually the A- stock of LG's, and let me read it off so I don't get it wrong, LM270WQ1 27-inch panel. That's actually the exact same panel that is in Apple's 27-inch Thunderbolt display. Of course, this is the A- stock. And what does that mean? It means that there may be dead pixels or stuck pixels when you buy this monitor. In fact, on the seller that I got it from, they claimed that up to 5 pixels could be dead or stuck, and that would not constitute a refund. A little bit scary when you think about dropping $300 on something that may have a few flaws. This monitor only has a dual link DVI port in the back for connecting. It also has power on, power off button, brightness buttons, and then there are disabled buttons that would be used for on-screen display or volume. It's good to point out that without an on-screen display or any on-screen menus at all, I can't calibrate this monitor using hardware. I have to go into software on Windows or Mac and change the screen temperature or anything like that if I want to calibrate this monitor. There's a few things I want to point out about these style of monitors. I had to buy mine off of eBay. The only place to buy these is off of eBay. You can't get them in physical stores in America. Now, there are a bunch of different brands when you search for a 1440 monitor on eBay. Catleap is one of the largest ones that's coming to mind. There is an interesting thing that you can do with a few of the models of the Catleaps. You can actually overclock them to a higher refresh rate. Normal monitors come in at 60 Hz refresh rate, and these, using hardware overclocking and software overclocking, can be overclocked to 120 Hz. This is the only monitor on the market that has a 1440 pixel ratio that can be overclocked to 120 Hz. The other thing I'd like to mention is that this monitor ships with a Korean plug. All you have to do is discard that plug, find an American one, because the power brick has the same 3-pronged port that any power brick has. So go ahead and switch them out and you'll be fine. Let me get into the pros and cons of this monitor. The biggest pro is cost with an exclamation point. Also, the resolution coming in at 2560 by 1440. And finally, the possibility to overclock these monitors into 120 Hz. The cons. The possibility of having dead or stuck pixels. Also, this has only a dual link DVI port on the back. There are no on-screen controls for you to mess around with hardware calibration. And finally, a less than desirable stand. This stand, all that it can do is tilt up and down, and the bezel around it is a little bit thick for some of the larger monitors. Buy, try, don't buy for the 27-inch Shimian monitor. I'm going to say buy. I am really glad that I personally purchased this monitor. The price is astounding, and for what you get, I'm very, very happy, and I would suggest that you get one as well. I have been Chad Johnson for Before You Buy and Twit. Thank you for watching.